This is part 2 of the single table query video. The video was too long for one long continuous video, so I had to break it up into 2 parts for this week. So let's continue on with the AND operator. The AND operator is used when you want to find a list of things and you do not want to use the AND operator over and over. The syntax for the AND operator is select column name separated by commas from table name, where column name, the keyword in, and then in parentheses you have the criteria separated by commas. So let's look at a sample question. List the marina number and slip number for all slips containing a boat with the type Sprite 4000, Sprite 3000, or Ray 4025. So how should we construct the query for this? What we do is we go select marina number, slip number, and then from the table name marina slip, where boat type is in, the keyword in, and then in parentheses we have Sprite 4000, comma, Sprite 3000, comma, Ray 4025. And notice that each one of those are in single quotes as a text, and then followed by a semicolon. Now on to sorting. For sorting, you use the order by operator. It should be the last item in the where statement to list data in a specific order. Ascending is the default sort order. You can sort data by more than one key by listing sort keys in the order of importance in the order by operator separated by commas. For descending order sort, use the keyword DESC. Let's look at the syntax and an example. For the syntax, we have select column name separated by commas from table name, where criteria, if there is any, order by column name separated by commas. For the question, we have list the marina number, slip number, and boat name for all boats. Sort the results by boat name within marina number. What that means is first we want to sort by marina number and then boat name. So let's look at the query. Select marina number, comma, slip number, comma, boat name from marina slip, order by marina number, comma, boat name, and then a semicolon. Now let's look at functions. There are many MySQL functions, but the ones we will use in this course are average, count, max, min, and sum. Functions are used to return a single value, keyword is single, just one value for desired data. To use function, the column being used must be specified and must be numeric. That means it must be a number. Null values are ignored. Let's look at an example. So for the syntax, we have select column names separated by commas, and then we have whatever function we're going to use right there in the select statement. And then we have from table name, where, and then any criteria we have, and then finally a semicolon. So for our question, we have how many Dolphin 28 boats are stored at both marinas. In other words, we want to count the Dolphin 28 boats from the marina slip table. So let's write the query. Select count, and then in parentheses we have an asterisk. The reason why we have an asterisk because we want to count every row, individual row. And then from marina slip, where boat type equals Dolphin 28, and then of course a semicolon to execute the command. Now let's look at the operator for eliminating duplicate values. When you want to list the values in a column, but you want to eliminate duplicate values, use the distinct operator. The syntax is the same as other simple queries we have learned about so far. The only difference is to place the keyword distinct before the column you want to eliminate duplicates for. An example is list the names of cities owners live in. List each city only once. The query would look like this. Select the keyword distinct before your column named city. That means I'm going to find all distinct entries for that column city, and then from owner. Next, we will look at nesting or subqueries. Nesting or subqueries are used when the query results require 2 or more steps. For subqueries, the innermost query is executed first. Let's look at the syntax. For the syntax, notice the 2 sets of the select from where statements. The innermost statement is executed first, and then the outer statement uses the information in the inner statement for its results. Also note that the column name in the innermost statement for the select statement must match the criteria and column name in the outermost statement. I will demonstrate with a question. What are the slip IDs of slips with the least expensive rental fees? Okay, let's look at the query. Select slip ID from Marina Slip. For my innermost query, I must first figure out which rental fees are what's the smallest rental fee. So I have select min rental fee from Marina Slip in the innermost query. And then now that I know what is the least expensive, I can go in and I can do my outermost query, which is select slip ID where rental fee, and then I use the keyword in that says everything inside that inner query must be true to get out the information for the outer query. Now our last operator for this week is group by. Grouping creates groups of rows that share common characteristics. Calculations in the select command are performed for the entire group. Let's look at the syntax. The syntax is select column names separated by commas from table name where criteria, if there is any, group by, and then the column name. Then you'll notice a new keyword called having. This is what you use for the group by clause if there is any criteria that's needed. So it's only used for groups. The where is used for the select from, and then the having is used by the group by, and I'll clarify that in just a moment as well. So for our question this time, we have calculate the total rental fees Lexmark receives each year based on the length of the slip. So for our query, what we have is select length and then the sum of the rental fee from the Marina Slip table, and then we have group by length. So let's take a look at having versus where. For where, what you're doing is you're limiting rows. Remember, where returns many different rows or many items. Having is limiting groups, and all that is returned is usually one value per group. You cannot return many items or many rows per groups, okay? You can use together if the condition involves both rows and groups. That's all I have for this week. Thanks for watching.